אשא עיניי אל ההרים, מאין יבוא עזרי.
This week we find ourselves in the beginning of the period known as Shlosh Shavuot, the time between Shivasar B'Tammuz and Tisha B'Av. The Mishnah in Masechet Ta'anit connects already between these 2 days, saying that 5 things occurred to our nation on Shivasar B'Tammuz and 5 on Tisha B'Av. One of the items appearing on the list of what happened on Shivasar B'Tammuz is Batal Tamid. The daily sacrifice that was given every day, morning and evening in Beit HaMikdash, was stopped. When we look at the other things appearing on the list, the breach of the wall of Jerusalem, Apostemus burning the Torah scrolls, we need to ask, why is the stop of Korban HaTamid, why is the fact that Korban HaTamid was no longer brought in the first temple significant enough to make it into this list? The answer to that is maybe to do with our feeling as human beings with daily rituals. When we find ourselves doing the same thing day after day, we tend to get fed up with it. We are much more drawn to the big ceremonies, to the festivals, to the holidays, and feel much more connected to them. The Mishnah in Zvachim states that if we have money to buy one sacrifice, and you need to decide if to buy Korban HaTamid, the daily sacrifice, or the Musaf, the special sacrifice for that day, you should buy Korban HaTamid, the daily sacrifice. The Mishnah is trying to teach us that our routine deeds of every day are not only important, they are even more important than the holidays and festivals and the big ceremonies that we connect to. When we learn about the time of the Second Temple and the destruction of Beit HaMikdash, we know that the temple was destructed because of Sinat Chinam. This is very surprising, since the Gemara also teaches us that there were many scholars and Talmidei Chachamim in that time and place. The answer to that is maybe the connection with Korban HaTamid. In that time, people were connected to the big rituals, to the ceremonies, to the holidays, to the festivals, to Beit HaMidrash. The everyday routine things of Ben Adam Lechavero, how I smile to a person in the morning, how I treat my neighbor, didn't seem as significant at time. The Mishnah in Masechet Ta'anit, and this time of the 3 weeks, is coming to teach us that these everyday actions, smiling to a friend, being kind to the other, is not only important, it's even more important than what we'll do in our time in Beit Midrash or in the holidays and festivals. Derech Eretz Kadma Torah. If we want to fix the actions of Sinat Chinam that were done in the past, the answer to that is Korban HaTamid.
עזרי מעם השם, עושה שמיים וארץ, אל ייתן למות רגליך, אל ינום שומרך, הנה לא ינום ולא יישן שומר ישראל, השם שומרך, השם צילך, על יד ימינך.